In this video, I'm going to explain how you can make up a class online, or if you're taking the class fully online, how you can make up our class sessions, because we don't have tests in this class, and so you get 50 points for coming to class and participating. And so if you're online, you're going to have to make those points up by taking notes for the class sessions. So our assignments are going to be located under modules. I guess you'll have to know that before you find this. And you'll see your assignments. You'll have some online assignments, then you'll see these class session assignments. So one thing that's going to be kind of annoying if you're in class is that there's going to be a little due date notification, right? So let's say you come to class, you've already got your points because when you show up, I'm going to mark down your grade. And so if you want to make that little due date go away, what you can do is you can just click Start Assignment, and because you were in class, you don't need to upload your notes. And so you can just go ahead and type in class and then click Submit, and then that little notification will go away. If you are doing the class online, or if you miss a class session, however you're doing it, what will happen is during the class, I will be recording the class session, and then I will post it right here. So we have class Mondays and Wednesdays, and I will be posting the videos right after class. So hopefully they'll be posted by 2 p.m. I also run the performance lab, so if I have testing in there, I might not get it posted till 5 p.m., but at the latest, it'll be posted Mondays and Wednesdays at 5 p.m. And what you will do is the videos are going to be about 75 minutes long, like the class length, and you will just open the video and you will just watch the video and you will take notes along with the video. And there's some more instructions here, but I'm going to explain how you do this on my whiteboard here. All right, so if you are taking notes, right, you missed class or you're doing the class online, there are a few things you need to do. Let's get this set up. All right, so first of all, in the 75-minute class, you need to take 2.5 pages of notes. And this shouldn't be hard to do. You're just writing down things you learn. We're going to be doing in-class activities, different things. If you're trying to stretch your notes out, right, doing double space, and I can tell when you're doing that, you're going to lose points if you're doing that. So just take a real 2.5 pages of notes. It shouldn't be too difficult. You're also going to ask one question that comes up during the lecture. So yeah, whatever pops into your head, ask the question. I will answer it when I grade. And then we're also going to do lots of in-class activities. For instance, we're going to calculate how much protein you need per day. We'll do other calculations like heart rate zones, different things like that. So you have to complete those in your notes. We're also going to do free writes. So I'm going to have you write about different things. We're going to create a little bit of a life vision here. And we're going to talk about some sensitive topics in this class, right? We got to talk about mental health. We got to talk about sexual health. And I want you to be able to write your true thoughts. So I'm going to show you how you can keep those private during your notes. And then we're also going to have in-class discussions. We're going to have quite a few. You're going to miss out a little bit on that, but I want you to just write your thoughts, kind of like a free write. And then you can listen to the discussion once the students are done discussing, and we'll talk about that in class. So you can do notes in a Word document, or you can write them in your notebook, and you can upload them however you want, right? Or a digital writing pad, whatever works for you. So I'm going to show you how I would grade this. So let's say this is all somebody submitted for notes, right? Remember, 2.5 pages is due. They only turned in about 0.75 of a page, and each page is worth 10 points. So I'll give them 7.5 points for that right there. They didn't ask a question, so they missed 5 points right there. And they have one free write here, and they didn't do any of the other in-class activities, so they will only get 5 points for the in-class activities. So they're only going to get 12.5 points out of 50. That is not a good grade. That gives you 25%. That is a great way to fail this class. So don't do this. Let's say we go down here, and I don't have all of this person's notes, but let's just say that they took 2.5 pages of notes. So if they did that, I would give them 25 points for the 2.5 pages. They also asked a question. You can see it right here. When you ask a question, please highlight it or star it so it jumps out at me, because grading, sometimes things start to blend together. So I would give them 5 points for that. And then I think in this lecture we calculate our heart rate training zones, and I think we create HIIT training workouts. So they completed all the in-class free writing and activities, so they're going to get 20 points for that. So they will get 50 out of 50. So that's how you pass this class. Now, when we do some of those more touchy subjects or something that you might not want to share, there's a few things you can do to maintain your privacy. One of the things you can do in Word is you can actually highlight everything in black. So, well, not everything. I still need to see that you completed it, but let's say you didn't want to share this free write because it was a little bit personal. So you just would do something like this, right? You can do the highlighter in Word however you want to do it. So that's one option for you. Let's say you're doing it in your notes. You can go ahead and put like a little sticky note over this, or you can, put a piece of paper over it. You need to show that you actually completed the free write, but you can cover up the things that you want to keep private. I also grade anonymously, so if you submit something, I'm not going to know who you are, right? But I still want you to have that freedom to maintain your privacy there. All right, I think I've gone on long enough. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email and ask what I expect. And I will see most of you on Monday, and the rest of you I will see at some point on Zoom.